I've got some insane low budget investments that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 23, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into this video, Sundays are always the best day to go into low budget investments because we have things like squad battles rewards, foot champs rewards, and there's just a lot of different cards getting listed on the market, primarily gold common cards, which is what we're going to be looking at for low budget investments. So the first thing we're going to be looking into is really simple, and it's going to be looking at Premier League center backs. Now we can look at any Premier League center backs, but what we primarily like to look at is Premier League center backs from major nations. So you can see there's a bunch of Prem center backs here from a bunch of random nations, but what we want to be looking at is guys from these popular ones like England, France, Spain, all of those, because these obviously just get better links, so they're better for SBCs that come out. So whenever these cards are absolutely discard price 350, 400 coins, these are a no-brainer investment, because as we get SBCs throughout the week, these are 100% at least going to rise to 600 coins. So if we went and just picked out like a random card like Tarkowski here, let me jump over to Footbin here and let's look at his price graph. So he's 400 coins right now. And if we look at his price graph, it's constantly up and down, 700 down to 400, up to 700, back down to 400. It's constantly moving up and down because they go really cheap on these Sundays, and when we get those SBCs, they shoot back up in price. So what you want to do is you just want to go through and try to win these guys on bid or just snipe them. 400 coins or less, these are no-brainer investments that you 100% need to get in on if you're on a low budget or if you have a bunch of coins. If I just dumped a million coins into these and they go from 400 to 700. Let's do the exact math with the tax here. So if I put a million coins into these, one, two, three, and there is a glitch to go unassigned if you want to. Personally, I don't do that, but this is just kind of an example. If you were to put a million coins into these, you could pick up 2,500 gold common center backs. If you sell these at 700, you're making 265 coins a card. And then you multiply that by the amount of cards, that's 660k profit just from picking these cards up. Now, obviously, that's an extreme case, but if you were to go pick up just like 100 of these cards, let's look at that. So what, it was 265 coins a card, so you'd just be looking at 26.5k profit just from doing that. So it's a really simple investment with these, and it can't really go wrong because you're picking up a discard price and they're guaranteed to go up. Now, something I am interested in looking at is some of these guys from a little bit different nations like Vestergaard. Let's go look at his graph here. Because not only do these guys go up with like the daily SBCs that we get, but gold commons in general also go up whenever we get like player picks and stuff. So you can see with this Vestergaard, who we could easily pick up 300 to 350, he also goes to like 650, 700 coins each and every day. And these are an average price that these cards sold at these days. So like you could easily sell these 700 a piece. So that's kind of the idea with these gold prem center backs here. And typically those are the most popular cards, which is why I mentioned those. But you could also go look at like La Liga Spanish center backs. Hold up, stop the video. If you guys want to make as many coins as possible on FIFA 23, make sure that you are following on Twitch for all my daily live streams. Every single day over there, we're doing live trading with you guys, answering questions, whatever you may have to help you make as many coins as possible. And make sure you join the Discord as well. We got a premium Discord server for you with all investments, trading tips, everything like that for all the Twitch subscribers. And if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right back into the action. These are always a good option as well, popular cards for SBCs. And if we take a look here, let's just go look at like Yere on Footbin. Let me go look at his price. So he's 400 coins right now. And if I go look at Yere and kind of look at his recent price movements, he is currently, so you can see here, he typically doesn't really go below 500, and he is right now. And you can see here he jumped up to 900, here 700, Here's 700. He's constantly going up and down with these SBCs to come out. Now, another thing we can mention outside of center backs that are a little bit more of a gamble and dependent upon the SBCs that EA bring out are left wingers and right wingers. Now, the reason these are weird is because with center backs, every single formation in the game has at least 2 center backs, so there's always demand for them. However, there aren't as many formations with wingers. So when these SBCs come out that don't have winger positions, these guys will not move in price. They may even drop if they can drop. However, when we get SBCs that have winger positions in them, wingers do insanely well. If we go ahead, we could take a look at Footpin here. You can see a massive price jump here. We definitely got an SBC with a winger slot in it. Massive price jump here, same exact thing. And if we go look at some more popular cards, for example, I know one that we traded with in the La Liga here. I can't think of his name, so I'm looking him up real quick on the game. Yes, this is him. This is one we traded with when we got a marquee matchup. It was Barcelona versus Real Madrid. I think that was it right there. Yeah, it's this right here. Barcelona versus Real Madrid marquee matchups. It was like a 4-3-3 formation, and this guy's a Spanish right winger in the La Liga. So he doubled in price immediately because everybody was using him for this SBC. And you can see just constantly up and down in price, which are the exact kind of trends we're looking at, because we can just buy when they're low and hold for when they're required for those SBCs. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.